Our last line of defense will be Link draws on an incredibly old meme, that of the famous adventurer goofing off and doing his own thing independent of an important story quest that must be fulfilled. It's a trope that is often played out with other open-world games, such as Skyrim or The Witcher, but thanks to the arrival of the latest Legend of Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, and its April trailer announcing our last line of defense will be Link in a completely serious tone,
our last line of defense will be Link.
The sentiment that he's a bit of a wacky idiot in the player's hands is here in full force. So, of course, it wasn't long before artists such as Arcade Cafe began parodying the sentence with gameplay footage of the ridiculous stuff Link gets up to, demonstrating an ineptitude to save the world. This taps into a whole area of the digital ecosystem wherein video game characters transform into something other than the magnificent hero they are presented as, thanks to the hands of players and artists. For example, instead of Link acting as the perfect hero he is described as thanks to all the trailers, story and reactions from NPCs in the games he lives in, he's actually a multitude of distinct personalities as he can be controlled in any way any person likes. A 2019 bachelor's thesis by Joel Vidquist of the Tampere University of Applied Science titled Open World Game Design Case Study The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild digs into the theory behind these aspects of game design. He notes, one of the greatest challenges in developing a non-linear game is how to impose a dramatic plot on the player without stepping on the toes of basic open world values like freedom and agency. In this sense, our last line of defense will be Link demonstrates how video games allow the freedom to do whatever one likes, a vast difference from other mediums. Sure, Link can be described as a hero, but the games he stars in encourage fun, and sometimes fun means not just following a main quest and rescuing a princess, it means whacking a bowler or stopping time or just seeing how far you can throw something. In video games, the rules of time do not exist in the same manner in which they do in the real world, so it's easy to put any goal or adventure on hold whilst you go about finding cool new weapons to play with, thus ensuring Link is not technically perhaps the most reliable line of defense. Plus, to speak of just how much of an influence Breath of the Wild still has is incredibly easy. It led to the construction of millions upon millions of memes, same as the legacy of the many Zelda games spanning back to 1986. Consequently, it's highly likely Tears of the Kingdom, releasing on May 12th, will result in a similar amount of references, and as such, our last line of defense will be Link is surely the first of many millions to come. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe!